Hey everybody!
Welcome.
Just was checking out something.
Hey everybody! Welcome to season 11.
Nice to see everybody on.
That was pretty nuts.
Sorry about that, guys.
I was waiting to give the
just to make sure there was some not some weirdness. But I'll probably ban the guy today. So after I ban him, I can't hear from him. So, but I wanted to give the guy a chance to see if there was some weird thing that could not be real. But hopefully, hopefully that is not going to happen. So. Big echo. Let me try something here. Hold on. How's it sound now? Sound okay? All right. So let's see here. So we're gonna get on with still echo. Trying to figure out what is going. Recording my mic twice. That could be it. Let's see here. Let me turn off one of these guys. I'm changing my settings. Oh, you know what? Let me turn off this. Okay, now how's the echo now? I had to reset up one of my cameras, and that camera does have a mic on it. Does that fix it? All right, yeah, that's what it is. I had to reinstall my camera, and it has a mic on it. All right, so let's go ahead and get started today. And we will get going. As last year, Power won, woohoo. We'll see if they can repeat. Taking a look at the overall stats. I was looking at some of the career stats. We've got top is Alphonse in offense, then Winterclaw. So we got a lot about O-line leading our offense. Total fantasy, though, Ayaka obviously has quite a big lead over Shadow Hill. Shadow Hill's looking good, and then Dark Deer, number 3 for the Brewers, and Synthro for the Power. And then on defense, it's Ayaka and Devalen and Shadow Hill on top there. And then if we look at team wins, still Voodoo Vultures way out in front. Power, Raiders, Relentless, Norseman, all kind of up there in wins. Win percentage, Crimson up there. And the Desert are sitting at the bottom. So we'll see if this... couple of lineup changes for the Desert. Let's see if they do a little bit better this year. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road and see what happens. Some divisional games week 1, and Power jump out. Get an injury, but Power jump out to a pretty crushing win. The Fighting Nuns also jump out pretty quick to a win. Raiders brutal, close one. And a win. Oh yeah, we got Yorad, our new team here. Yorad jumps up. Oh, Yorad with a nice win, 5-1, taking over for the Bandits. Vultures up to and Renegades crushing the Desert to start. Yep, they do. Desert's gonna get in there. I think we had a draft pick trade. Didn't we have a draft pick trade? I think there is one draft pick trade. Y'all got to remind me when we get there. Voodoo looking bad again. Not looking great. Norsemen, Sabertooths. Little win there. Mammoth, Dinos. 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. Big game for the Dinos. Looking really nice there. They made a couple. Yeah, I think y'all traded, right? Didn't you guys? Wasn't the Dinos the one that got a trade? And Abandon get the big win. So not a good start for the Crimson, but all right. So Cornholio's up. So we will let the AI decide. Oh no, the Legends are up. So AI will decide that. Fighting Nuns, let the AI decide that. Golden Gods, AI decide that. And Trade, Relentless, and Cornholios, they're not here, so I just will reject it. And Brutal, Weston went up. Hera went up here. Fallout, Fallout. They have a couple of purple players. I'm surprised if Fallout just aren't a lot better. Fighting Nuns, Crimson. Drybrush, big improvement there. And a couple staff improvements. Orlina Froststorm. So there goes week 1. Check out, Spock with the Dinos. Spock on his new team. The trade really paid off. Defensive player of the week, and also offense. They had two. They had the offensive and defensive player of the week. They have the best passer. Looking pretty crazy for that Spock. Should have traded for him. I think the Dinos got a good pick there. All right, simulate week 2. Another divisional game. Power jumping out. Oh man, Power looking kind of devastating, I must say. 14-0. Mariachi's up. Big game. Big win there. Yorad and the Raiders. Gildor gets injured. Close one there. Brutal. Jingles gets killed. So a death there. I don't really know Jingles very well. Close game with the Renegades. Fallout somehow are still. Fallout get a good game there. Hera gets injured. One that just got an improvement. Got Cornholios. Yeah, 14 points. That's kind of crazy in the new league. Archeron. Another big kill there. Arwen got a bounty collected on him. Norseman with a big win. Dinos looking pretty powerful. Dinos beating up on some good teams. And close one, tie ball game there. And the Stars come up big. Stars did well last season. Mammoths get a bounty on the Norseman. So Itner will probably get a bounty. Brutal Coach gets one. And then we have Rebus from the Shooting Stars. I don't think the owner is here, so we'll let the AI decide on this one. And then Voodoo Ogden. I know Luke's not going to be home today, so AI will decide on that. And Fighting Nuns Pot. I know he's not going to be on today. Oops, I probably should have abandoned. I'm guessing with 29 brutality. Because it's AI decide it's abandoned, so AI decide on that. All right, Weston, 2 weeks in a row, goes up for the Brutal. Look at that. Fighting Nun has a nice training improvement. Sleece from Norseman. Fighting Nun. Dawn goes up twice in 1 week. That's nice for them. And a couple, we got some pretty good guys. And then a Desert gets an improvement, a little slight improvement there. So look at this. Arifa gets player. I put him in. I got rid of my Malevolent. He's in his 15th season. I benched him for Arifa, which I traded with the Desert to get him. And he gets player of the week. Itner, Carpet, Synthro. A lot of typical players. So let's take a look at the stats real quick, how we're doing after 2 games. Fantasy offense, Hale once again. Mattis from the Dinos. Man, do the Mattis have everything? They have Spock, they have Drusilla, the top 8 players on offense. Half of them, all the powers go to the same thing. Portly, Synthro, and Arifa. So it's kind of dominated by 2 teams right here, looking pretty big on the offense. Passing yards, Mattis is on top. Rushing yards, Zim is winning that one. A lot closer in rushing yards in this league. And Hale, then Spock, the duo, dominating in the receiving game. And fantasy points total, Hale and Synthro leading the way. And then on defense, Itner. Wow, Itner is really dominating on defense. 6 tackles for a loss already in 2 games. Arifa on defense. Playing corner. That's what I got him for. Spock and Synthro. Spock defensively playing great. All right. So let's go on. Power Norseman is a good one. Let's see. Desert and Crimson playing each other. And who are the Dinos? Where's the Dino? Dino's playing Mariachis. All right. Let's simulate this. See what happens. Power might be just beating up on their division. Nope. Looks like they are legit. They're beating up on the Norsemen. That was a Super Bowl rematch. Championship rematch. The Vultures aren't going down. They're still going to be a good team. Cornholio's beating the Raiders. Look at that. And Fallout gets the win, squeaks it. Dinos. Ooh, Dinos Mariachi's close one. Real close game. And the Dinos squeak it out at the end. Brutal's looking, they had some bunch of little improvements. They're looking better. Ooh, Voodoo. Oh, Voodoo get the win. Fighting Nuns. They get a win there. And let's see who's going to win this one. Crimson beating up on the desert. Ooh, Auntie dies. Oh, ouch. Not good. There's a death. And so you can make a change. And, oh, wow, the Renegades with a big whooping. Shooting Stars, AI decide. They're probably going to put a bounty. Golden Gods. This is going to be a reject with him not here. Oh, that's an interesting one. The Rookie. Oh, that Don that went up twice. He's an 86. He's a rookie. He was their first round pick. Wow. I did not realize that. Interesting. All right. So Fallout. Mimi goes up. Look at the Fallout, man. Desert Ferdinand. That's a nice one there. Abandoned Power. Oh, Galderon goes up. He's old, though. Shooting Stars. Lurkus. Ooh, Lurkus goes up. That's going to be a big one for the Shooting Stars. Yeah, Dawn's going to be crazy. It's already going up this much. Amnator, once again, has a great week. 342 yards passing. Ittner wins Defensive Player of the Week, so he's staying on top. Synthril's won sacks every week. He only got one. He won sack leader. That's weird. All right, so let me real quick. Let's see if rosters. Let's see, we did have a death on the Crimson. Auntie is gone. So take them out. Oops. And so who do you want to put in for Auntie? You want to make any substitutions? Let it be. None of these guys that were on the bench, you want to unbench them. You probably figure it's not going to be a good season for you anyway. All right, so let's go ahead and simulate the week. We got our week 5, so we can. My teams are playing each other, and the Power get an easy win. Crushing, man, Power looking pretty good, I must say. And Vulture's looking good too. Vulture's not looking bad at all. Raiders with a win. That's a close game with a big win. Ooh, Mimi gets hurt. Another injury. Ooh, Margo gets killed. Mariachis get a win. And look at, ooh, the Brutal beating up on the Dinos. Brutal get the win. And the Legends jump up with a big one. And Fighting Nuns. Fighting Nuns, man, they have 2 great offensive guys. Oh, they don't get the win, though, there against the Voodoo. And Desert. Crimson. Uh-oh, Crimson going to get a win. They get a tie. Mammoths getting bounties collected on them. Ooh, 2 deaths. 2 deaths on the Abandoned. Oh, no. That's not good. So Abandoned getting double killed. Yes, of course we'll take the appeal. And Sabertooths. I don't think the owner is here, so we'll let the AI decide. Grombad, let the AI decide. Tax, AI decide. And there we go. Lots of Mattis. Mattis goes up. Mattis already up there. Gets a nice improvement. Fallout keep getting a bunch of improvements. And Ayaka gets the player of the week. Sithic on the Cornhoyos on defense. Fighter passing on offense. And Synthral taxes for losses. And so let's take a look at the stats real quick. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and simulate week 5 because that way we can look at stats while we're deciding if we're going to make any roster moves. So we'll do it that way. So Power Mariachis, second time they face it. Ooh, Arifa goes down. Ashfall goes down. But still get the win. Fighting Nuns get a win. Looking solid. They are. Brutal. Brutal might have turned it around. They may be a good team this year. Get the win. Dorad. Dorad hasn't lost a game. New owner. It's a win. Ooh, Fallout Vultures. Fallout. Desert jumping all over the Renegades. Renegades, oh, tie ball game. Win there. Golden Gods Voodoo. Golden Gods get the win. Norsemen get the win there. Mammoths. I'm surprised the Mammoths aren't better. They've had a couple of really good draft picks. Oh, they get a tie. A strange tie against the Dinos. Shooting Stars. Abandoned. Abandoned get the victory. Shooting Stars against Relentless. We'll let the AI decide on that one. Ooh, another team help advantage. Wow, my appeal is going to go through the roof. With my coach. Rave, AI decide. That. And that is it. So Scully from the Vultures goes up. Brewers, Fallout, another improvement. Abandoned Stars. Legends and Golden Gods get a couple. And so let's take a look. Zin with the big week. Zin defensively with the big week. Spock. It's a bunch of receiving yards. And so let's take a look at the stats. Let's take a look at the rosters real quick. Let's see if any of you guys want to make a roster change. Let's see who we have here. We've got Cat. We've got the Desert. So here's your Desert if you want to make a roster change. Take a look. Vultures. Who else we have? We have Dinos here. Take a look, see if you and then Crimson. I guess you don't want to make any changes, but there's your team right there if you want to make any. Lurk is getting better. Look at that poor Abandoned. A couple of deaths. They got that great rookie last year. All right, so while you guys are thinking about that, I guess it sounds like most of you guys are good. I am going to go ahead and take a look at the stats. Hale still on top. Central number 2, really close. Portly. Weston from the Brutal. Weston, who's had a couple of improvements. He already he's getting old, but a couple of improvements this year, putting him up top. Passing yards, Amnitor still in the lead. Drusilla is up there. Rushing yards, Weston is number 1 now in rushing. Look at that. We've got an Orc leading the league in rushing. Then Seisha and Zim. And then, where is Dawn? I'm surprised Dawn isn't doing a lot more. I guess, well, Dawn's a bit of a passer too. Receiving yards, Hale and Spock. The duo, the Dinos duo is still doing great. Fantasy points total. Central is now on top. Ittner number 2 and Hale number 3. And then on defense, Ittner is running away with it. Ayaka's still up there, but it's still could be. Central's leading in. Oh, let's take a look at injuries caused. Ooh, look at Arnie from. Oh no! I know. Pity is not happy about this. The rookie that, for some odd reason, And the computer reached down to pick, and then there he is. He gets the 6 injuries already this season caused, and then kills a bunch of different guys with kills. Um, no, Thalgrim is on the bench. Thalgrim is my number one. Take a look at the roster real quick. He is my number one bench guy. I did not start him. I just, because of just the lineups that I had. I wanted him really just for the future because he's young. So I'm not starting him right now. I needed an offensive lineman, so I put Yo-Yo and Nisty in for offensive line because I traded away all my offensive linemen. Yeah, maybe you can get a trade. Let's see. All right, week 6. Let's go ahead and simulate. I'll simulate to week 8, then I'll go take a look at the stats again. So Power jumps out. Ooh, Central gets hurt. Ooh, they collected a bounty on Central. Close game, 4-2. Wasn't so bad. So that's all you have to do is take out Central, and maybe you can get a win. Yorad. Really close. Ooh, with the Raiders. Get the win. Brutal dominate. Brutal keeping it up. Renegades with the win. And then now we have Fallout Desert and Desert get another loss. Desert. Oh, Sithic from Cornholios dies. Ouch. With a bounty. That's a bad one. Weren't you trying to trade for Sithic? One of you guys were trying to trade for Sithic? R.I.P. indeed. Is not good. Oh, Winter Dew. Oh, it's Winter Dew. I thought it was Winter Claw. Winter Dew dies. Man, this is a pretty brutal season. We've had a lot of guys dying. Lyricus injures Beer, the rookie. And 1-0 win there. Relentless versus Abandoned. I am going to reject the bounty. Raiders coach. I will let the AI decide on this one. And Shooting Stars. AI decide on this one. And then Blaine. Brutal. AI decide. Legends. AI decide. And Raiders. AI decide. So Brewers. Lucendaral. AI decide. So AI decide. Yorad. AI decide. And Desert. I assume you don't want this guy with 55 brutality. He has a 65 starter rating, though. Ooh, Guybrush. Look at that. Another increase. Look at this. Hard work, Guybrush. Get another increase. How old is Guybrush? Isn't he a little older though? But he's starting to go up. Crimson always get a guy that keeps getting improvements. Prater goes up. Not a lot of big improvements this week. Yeah, we do have the 30 roster size now. Yeah, I don't even bother. I know what he wants. I hope that since I really hope that Teddy gets a good player this year that's brutal. He's drafting really low. There better be somebody near the top. I'm gonna feel so bad if he doesn't get one. Let's see. Weston having a huge week for brutal. Weston having a really good season this year. He's just been juicing. He went 14 seasons without doing a ton, and now he's got a couple of improvement weeks, and he's starting to dominate. Going to be the best runner in our league. All right, so now we go with week number 7. Vultures. Ooh, Vultures lost, or either lost or tied. Or they lost to the Brutal, I think, last time, and they come back and get a win. Ooh, Yorad gets the win. And then, Ooh, close ball game here with the Raiders. Ooh, slipping and a tie ball game there. Champions pulled out a win at the end. And Fallout getting dominated. Man, but that guy you gave me, he does get injured a lot. I don't know. It's already his second injury. I was hoping he wouldn't get injured so much, but man, it's getting popped this season. He didn't get injured that much last year, but that's the second time he's been hurt. That may not work out. Ooh, Crimson sneak out a win against the Mammoths. Norsemen get it. Dinos. Oh, Dinos. Rough. They get the win, barely. Ashfall is starting. I mean, he's playing on my team. And Crimson Mammoths get awarded a bounty, but it is out of division, so they won't accept. Yorad wants a cut. We'll let the AI decide with that. Yeah, I don't know why the Mammoths are so bad. They have a really good roster. I don't know. I guess it's just a weird. Ooh, Amnitor. Man, the Dinos have had a couple of big players improve. Amnitor is now 99. Yo-Yo goes up. That's nice. Frost goes up. Little improvement there. Ooh, Yo-Yo gets a double improvement. Nice. Take it. And Synthro with a big week. Cat has a big week there. Sethron and interceptions. And let's go ahead and see week 8. Ooh, a big game here. I mean, actually, the Power still hasn't won the division. Fighting Nuns are a solid team. Power, ooh, close game, but Power pull it out, get the win. Close for a little bit. Brewers get the big win. Raiders get the win. And Raiders are in good shape. We'll take a look at standings after this. Who's going to get in there? Yorad, close one. Yorad gets a nice one. Man, that Jamrock just keeps getting injured. And Renegade started really well, but they're still 1-3, but a loss there. Wow, that's a quiet win. Dinos jump out quick. Dinos can surge, though. I will say they can really surge. And they get a big one. Crimson, Relentless. And Relentless going to get the win. The Relentless seem to have the Crimson's number. And Abandon get the win there. So, interesting division. So, here we go. Los Mariachis going to take one out on Dark Deer. Dark Deer, the number 3 fantasy point leader, is going to get a bounty on him. Yeah, I think Dinos are going to make it. Fallout. Coach wants to work them harder, so we'll do that. Shooting Stars, we will reject. And, oh, man, View 6 gets another improvement. It's a training staff improvement. View 6 is a good player for them. Champions get an improvement there. Gray passes. I don't really know most of these guys that well. A lot of big names, but it's a lot of good improvements into the Blues, so could be good. Spock. Oh, look at that. Spock, offensive and defensive player of the week. Had 63 and 63. Look at that. Spock. Been a really nice addition to the Dinos. All right. So now let's take a look at the stats and standings. Weston fantasy offense. Weston's get ahead of Hale. Look at that. Weston is having a huge season. Central Amateur up there. Passing yards, Amateur by a large margin. But then Drusilla. Look, the top 3 passers are all on the Dinos. That is crazy. That is nuts. Top 3 passers all on the Dinos. That is nuts. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Weston on top. Sasha Zim. And then receiving yards. So obviously the Dinos Hale and Spock. Spock is now beating Hale. That receiver duo is pretty insane. So we'll see how that goes. Then Commander. I like that name. Commander up there for the number 3. I didn't even heard of this guy. What the heck? He is not even that good. What is this dude doing? Commander. He is out there just making a name for himself. Fantasy points, Synthrill still on top, but it's close with Weston and Ittner. Hale all fighting for it. Ayaka, Spock. There's a lot of people that still have a shot. Ittner's got Defensive Player of the Year wrapped up, though. Look at that year he's having. Last season, Ittner wants to get himself he's got an MVP already. Now he wants to get himself a Defensive Player of the Year. And injuries, 7. Arnie. Kills. Nobody with 2 kills. And there we go. So week number 9. Oh, let me look at standings. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Powers got in. Yorad and Brutal and Raiders are still fighting. Fallout and Vultures are fighting. Fighting Nuns are fighting. So there's basically all these 5-win teams are fighting each other for that spot. It's hard to tell who. Dinos, with 2 games left, they have it. They're done. Dinos are in. Legends are close, but Cornhole Eagles, there's still a fight here. And Abandoned, quietly, they're 5-1-2. I didn't really notice. And Shooting Stars are up. So it looks like Abandoned and Shooting Stars will make it with the Dinos. And then we'll see over here. It looks like the Legend are going to get that. But the Dinos are in. Oh, big one there. Abandoned game. All right, so this is huge. The winner puts themselves in good shape. And the Vultures, they are not going quietly. They get their win. Back in the playoffs. Mariachis get a win there. And the Brewers. Ooh, the poor Raiders. Looks like the Raiders falling apart. They're going to finally miss the playoffs. They've been pretty solid. And the Power are looking really dominant. I think it might be the most dominant. Well, I don't know. Vultures have had. Well, actually, the Voodoo had some crazy dominant years. Never mind. I should be quiet on that. Ooh, Enchanted is killed. Somebody dies there. Legends over the Crimson. And then you get a little Golden Gods one there. And then Dinos. Ooh, close one. Dinos. Lyric has caused another injury, but the Dinos get a win. And Sabertooths get the win there. Who died? Did somebody... It was a big one that died? A big player that died? Which team was it that somebody died on? Oh, I guess I can check the injury report. I never checked that. Fafnir. Oh yeah, we'll let the AI decide for this. Brutal Coach. AI decide. Shooting Stars. I'm gonna say that's a reject already because I can see the brutality. Ooh, Abandoned or Lena. I guess you're gonna let the AI decide, but I don't think anybody would drop an 80 guy. So we'll number 1 80 guy. View 6. Another improvement. View 6 is starting to look ridiculous. And Dranthma gets a little improvement. Nice. Desert Bolt goes up. Gildor from the Raiders. Nice improvement there. Low Glow. Offensive Player of the Week. Only 44 fantasy points wins Offensive Player of the Week. Interesting. Ittner. Ittner's trying to get that MVP, get his second MVP. And so let's take a real quick look. So who died? Do you remember what team was it that somebody died on? Who was the big player that died? Was it a big player? I didn't see. Actually, I can just do this. Look at injury report. Oh, Enchanted. Oh, no, he's only a 68. He's not that good. All right. All right, and then standings. Ruler in. Still a fight for these last, yeah, all those 6-win teams. It's going to be kind of just up in the air. There's so many of them. Legends are in. Oh, no, Legends aren't in. The Golden Gods could catch them. Dinos are in. And Abandoned are in. Shooting Stars have a chance for maybe a wild card. All right. And Fighting Nuns, just getting whooped. And Fighting Nuns are going to get kicked out of the playoffs. Brewers with the win there. Champions. Ooh, somebody died on the Champions. I didn't see who died. Yorad, close game, tie ball game, and Desert. Look at that. The Desert holding close, but don't get the win. Fallout finally putting it together. I think they should be a much better team than they are. In a season, I mean, this is the most I can remember. Another death. Norman. This is the most I can remember in a season in our live leagues. I think this is the most in our live leagues we've had. Oh, Mammoths almost got a win there, and Relentless. Are they going to get the win over the Crimson? Oh no, Crimson come out and get a win right at the end. Ajit gets killed. Lurkus as it causes a death. And Synthro pulls out MVP, I guess with that last week. Steals it from Itner. Rookie of the Year, Arnie from Yorad. Defensive rookie, Arnie from Yorad. Synthro, Itner. Wow, Synthro must have had really good final weeks. And here we go. The Brutal Player of the Year, Arnie, the rookie, with 9 injuries, gets the Brutal Player of the Year. Synthro had 98 fantasy points. I guess that's what got it for him. 3 interceptions by Drusilla. And here we go. Playoffs. Power, Fallout, Vulture's Brutal. Oh, let me go ahead and send the, you guys like to have the rosters. Let me go and send that to you guys. End of season. All right, let me pop this into the Discord. Fast Sim. I can't even see anything. All right, so Power of Fallout, Vulture's Brutal. So AI. Really, we got Abandoned. Man, the AI's kicking our ass, guys. We're just getting whooped by AI this year. We've only got 3 teams in, and one's kind of mostly an AI team. So let's go ahead. I guess we'll just go in order. And we will see what happens. And so we'll go with the Power first. Power versus Fallout. Top offense and top defense as far as scoring. And Fallout. Actually, I want to take a look at the Fallout real quick, just because I know they have a really good team. Fallout, yeah, they got Vue6 and Mimi. Look how young and good this team is. This team, if they can keep these guys together, this is a bestial team that should be doing well. They're rated 80 overall. I think the Power should win, but I think this, Power is going to be falling soon because Synthro's going to be gone. But we'll see if they can get this one more championship. Get the second championship. Synthro back to pass. It's completion. Courtney. Completion to Dranthma. Synthro back to pass again. Dranthma with a little catch. A rookie getting some yards. Rookie now starting. Vusix get the ball back. Glow. Nothing there. Oh, Synthro with the sack. Portley, couple yards. Portley, another good season. He's starting to rack up his own trophies. U6 with the catch. Third and 4. Galderon. Ooh, nice little run there. And runs it into the end zone and gets the score 1-0. Oh, but Mimi with the big catch. Paradon, nothing. Glow. I'm anxious to watch the Dinos play. I think the Dinos are going to be interesting with those receivers. They're pretty good. So it'll be interesting to see how they play. Synthro, nice little run up the middle. Able to do it all. Portley, nothing. Calderon, nothing. Anathema. Nice little pass. Portley. Oof. Calderon, nothing. Oh, hits Aretha for a first down. And completion and score. So up 2-0. Power looking pretty dominant. Aretha with the defense. And the catch. Portley. Nice little run, a couple yards. Yeah, well, let me know he has it. Because the Desert have never made the playoffs. They've never made the playoffs. This is gonna be the year. Do you have the first pick? Hey Chris, nice to see you there. Nice to see you on. Looks like your Mammoths are gonna get the first pick again. I don't know what keeps happening to them. I don't know why. They have such good players. Arifa with the catch. First down. And Portley, couple yards, first down. Calderon, nothing. Portley with the catch. U6, nowhere. Paradon, nothing. Glow. Incomplete. First and 10. And this is not looking good. I am going to go ahead and start speeding this up. I'm pretty confident I will win this. Shouldn't get too cocky, but it's not looking close. Let's go ahead and 5 exit. It's the first round of playoffs. I mean, the Fallout defense playing pretty decent, though. I just don't think they have... Ooh, a fumble there. I don't think they have the offense. I don't know, maybe. Nice little play. Oh, they get a score. Only down by 2. Uh-oh, 15 plays left. Should I slow this down a little bit? I get all cocky and the Fallout's going to get a win? Nope. Well, it looks like that does it. And we'll see later. So Power get the win. Fallout had a nice little push at the end, but couldn't quite get it. And they get the win there. All right, next game up. Vultures versus Brutal. We know what we have in Ayaka. We have Weston, who's been hitting the weights this last year, trying to get himself turned around, get this team turned around. Let's see what happens. Albarov, a new guy for the Vultures. We will 1.5 it. Ayaka back to pass. Albarov with the catch. I must say, I've been messing with the 3D. I've got 3D models. I've already got the 3D kind of running. I don't know. I kind of think it's more fun to watch in 2D, honestly. I think you actually see a little bit more. I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys take a look at it and get it a little bit more polished. See, I'm not sure I'm gonna switch to it just because I don't think it's got a lot more character running it with these 2D models. If I keep the 2D, I am going to improve the models a little bit. But, let's see. I'll probably let y'all look at it. Probably not this week because it won't look pretty enough. But maybe by next week sometime I may let y'all see what I've got going with the 3D. But I may just end up scrapping it all if I don't like it. Indy with a big catch and Brutal coming up and time the ball game. Throw a couple yards. We get to see a tree. Haven't really seen too many trees playing. Yeah, you probably should. It's got to be coaching. I definitely would change coaches. Because I don't see how you can lose with that. You've got, as far as I know, you got two really good players. I think you might need to swap out that coach. Unless you're losing things in free agency. I don't know. I don't remember your team. Why it should be so bad. And this game's pretty tight. Weston, look at that. Weston running the ball really well. I guess this isn't Weston's only good year. He's got a lot of awards. I just haven't seen him much. I guess because he's been playing for a losing Brutal team. Albarov with the catch. Sater. Ayaka with the nice catch there. And Rogue with completion. And we've got the Vultures with the lead, but here we go, another big run. I was thinking about that cat, but man, that's a lot of, one, it's a lot of power, and two, like, as I make races and do all that other stuff, I'd have to do everything for both, and I don't know. I'm not saying I wouldn't have that option, but I don't know. I think it's better for me just to pick one and stick to it and make it look really good. But I'll have y'all look at it. I mean, there's times when I look at it, I'm like, yeah, this is kind of cool being in 3D, but I must say, you can see, and the Vultures are going to get beat. Looking like it. But you can really see the game, and it's so much more vibrant here than it is when you're looking at 3D models. It's hard to get 3D models with the lighting and all so vibrant looking like this, and I don't know, maybe I'll look and see if I can. .3D is actually easier to do. Like 3D is actually easier because I can get all these animations. I don't have to do the animations myself. But well, it looks like the Brutal are taking over. I guess we'll give the Vultures another shot before I start speeding this. Actually, I'm gonna go 2x on this one. Yeah, 3D is actually a lot easier. I mean, and actually easier to add graphics and everything. But I don't know. It just looks like, are you guys getting a little bit of lag? Yeah. Oh, nice stop at the goal line. Western, nice run up the middle. And I guess that'll pretty much do it. I think that's it. And we will see them in the last few plays. And the Vultures lose to the Brutal. Look at that. Interesting. All right, so it's going to be Brutal Power for the championship over here. And now it's time to see the Dinos. Let's see how the Dinos do against the Golden Gods, who barely got above 500. Really rough division this year. And the Dinos... voxel graphics, I mean, could, but, you know, I haven't really worked with it much, so, yeah, I know. It's not the, it really is just about the looks. I've looked at some, there's some assets that I could get that have some pretty good kind of voxel-looking graphics that I could use, but I think it's really more the perspective of 3D doesn't look, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to keep trying. And I may change the graphics again in the future, but we'll see. I'm going to still mess with it. I got to wait until I get it all cleaned up and looking good. So here we go. And all those stars on the Dinos. The Dinos really have a bunch of stars, especially on the receiving end. Spock with a big catch. Let me get this hotkey out of the way. I need to keep it fix that thing. Hale with a big catch, and boom, boom, Dinos right on top. Claudius back to pass, and ooh, Lettner with a catch. See how the Dinos defense, they can... I didn't even really look at what the Golden Gods had for... Hillwell's been pretty good. He had a couple of improvements this year, and they come back and score real quick. But the Dinos... Oh, wide open, Spock. Look at that. Spock just hammers them. Wide open. And score to Hale. Boom, boom. This Dino's offense is looking pretty ridiculous. They'll probably just need a couple stops, and they get one right there. Best quarterback receiving. I think this is the best receiving team I've seen. Oh no, Spock kills Iwill. Oh no, their best player gets killed. Spock to Hale, and boop, Dinos end not only their season but their future with Spock crushing blow. Incomplete, 3rd down and 10, and sack. Ooh, bad pass there. Amator just threw it right in the middle of a bunch of defenders. Gravecaster. There you go. Couple yards. Yeah, it is. And then you think all the receiving is, I mean, they have pretty good guys throwing them the ball too. I mean, Amator, pretty good quarterback. And Mattis, great quarterback. I mean, they've just got everything. I mean, Drusilla's the worst quarterback they have. And Drusilla's up there. I mean, Drusilla's great. So, this is a pretty amazing offense, honestly. Mattis, Spock. Ooh, Hale with a drop. But Spock, he doesn't care. Spock gets the catch and score, so 4-2. Ooh, interception by Drusilla. Drusilla still haunting. Are they going to get a rematch? Are the Abandoned going to get to play the Dinos? And we'll seal. Oh, Spock with the pick. And Spock with the score. Oof. Spock is looking like a receiving wolf right there. And I'm going to speed this one up a little bit. Gravecaster with the catch. Claudius trying 3rd and goal. They get a score, so it's still a 3-point game. Hale. Big catch. Amateur. Mattis with the catch. And Hale with the score. You think so? Yeah, he might. It'll be interesting. He's gonna be making like 1,000 a game though. I mean 1,000 a game. He's getting pretty expensive. He knows how valuable he is, and that's gonna do it. That pretty much does it. I think that is the end of the game. Dinos with the easy, probably win. Well, we'll keep it on 5x just for a little bit. No, I guess that's it. Man, these two offenses are not slowing down. And that'll do it. We'll speed that one up. And Dinos with the big win, but 600 yards each. Hale with all that. Spock, I'm surprised Spock only had 68 fantasy points. Didn't do much on defense with that kill. I'm surprised he didn't have more fantasy points. All right, so there we go. Dinos blasting away at a victory. I mean, look, the Power only scored 3 points against the Fallout. Dinos really the #1 in yards, #1 offense in yards on the season. So Abandoned Legends. Let's take a look at this game. The rookie for the Abandoned looked like turned this team around. Orlina up there and Atsuka. They have Cujo, though, who is also a nice young player. And Alphonse is the #1 with his 109 blocking rating, is the #1 fantasy point leader, offensive fantasy point leader in our league's history. So quietly, Alphonse has led his team to a couple championship appearances. And he is up there. Yeah, Spock's only 2 touchdowns. Ardeen, interception. And big play for the Legends. Blade Burster. And Hyder with this catch. Adine, big catch there. Commander. Back to pass. Commander running the ball. Commander with the first down. Prophecy. I like these names. Prophecy and Commander. And Ryder with a big catch. Cujo runs up the middle for a couple of yards. Big burster, nothing there. 3rd down and 2. And a big catch for Cujo, not quite. Cujo. Oh, Cujo dumps it and gets the score. Commander, nothing. Dean, no, look at that. Look at that blocking. There was just nobody. Every guy pushed way downfield. The hole there. Cujo, nothing. Prophecy back to pass. Incomplete. Commander. Oh, does not find anybody. Commander, though, nice little run. Defended. And Legends keep playing good defense. Cujo. Commander gets top. Commander. Cujo. Little run. That Melisande with a nice tackle. Third down and 7. Dean, nothing. Great for the catch. It's been quite a game. But Piter with the score takes the lead. Abandon just not able to put much of an offense together. Seems like these DBs are just stopping them. They're trying to pass a lot. They just seem to be covered constantly. Ooh, pick by Cujo. Cujo having a beast of a game. And I think after this score, we'll start speeding this up. If they score, we've been to be close. Oh, they get a stop. Just give them another shot. See if we get anything going. Yeah, they're just not open. Oh, they get stopped. Blade burster, couple yards. Bernick, couple yards, good play, and nothing. And that is going to probably do it. We're going to speed this up. And I think that is over. The Abandoned get beat badly by the Legend. The Legends, solid performance. Look at that defense. Only allowing 106 yards. Wow. Big game by the Legend. That defense pretty hot. They are the #1 defense in the league. So that's going to be interesting because they did seem to have some pretty good pass protection. Will they give the Dinos a run? That's a tough one. Dinos, real quick while you're thinking about it, I'm not going to change mine. Just want to take a look at your roster. I forgot to ask before the last game. I'm glad you won. If you want to make any changes to one of your players, feel free. So I'll just put this up. If you want to make any changes, let me know. But I'll go ahead and skip my game started. So just let me know in the comments that you want to make some changes and we'll stop. If not, we'll keep going. So Brutal, interesting, really good offense of Weston. Will they be able to keep up with the power? I'm thinking no, but who knows? I've seen weirder victories. And Calderon's a really good player. I'm surprised he doesn't have any. I guess he maybe has some defensive trophies. Portley, nice little run. Calderon, a couple yards. Central trying to run it. Central, first down. Portley bounces to the outside. Portley, first down. Oh, incomplete, third down. Portley, can he get it? He does. Central with a score. And there we go, 1-0. Weston, big run up the middle. Nothing there. Indy gets sacked. Weston gets sacked. And nothing really there. It shows that I'm getting some interference again, so you guys might be behind my screen. Sounds like it. A couple yards. Weston with the big run, and look at that. Brutal come up and tie it. I got a lot cocky about my team, but the Brutal giving it a good go. Arifa with the catch. Portley back. Portley decides to pass. Does not get it off. Calderon doesn't get anywhere. And then Central back to pass. And Central runs it and doesn't get there. Weston tries to run. Weston. Good play. Good game. And Weston gets the big first down. And look at this. The Brutal are looking for an upset. Looking good. And that power stomp does not look like it's going to be happening. Tackle in the backfield. Indy. And a score by the Brutal. And the Brutal up 2-1. Portley. Nice little play there. Portley on the outside. Portley getting the first down. And Central running. Oh, Central breaks a couple tackles. And Portley up the middle. Portley with the score. There we have it. 2 games up. 2-2. Incomplete, 3rd down and 2. And a sack by Calderon. And Central, nice pass. Portley, fighting. Gets the first down. Calderon, 2nd and goal. Ooh, Arifa, big drop. Portley, though, slides in for the touchdown. Yep, I'm not sure. I'm starting to get drop frames again. So I am not sure why that is happening. Thought I had fixed the problem, and apparently not. Weston, the big run. And I think it's a weird YouTube issue with OBX. I'm guessing that's what it is. It does not seem to be my internet, from what I've seen. Especially when we just reset the stream and it usually fixes everything. So it's got to be something weird. I'm not sure what it is. Arifa with the big catch. Tranthema with a nice catch. First down. And Portley, doesn't get the score. Calderon. Gets stopped. 3rd and goal. Central has to try to pass it. Portley breaks a tackle and gets a score. So now looking like the Power's starting to take control again. But Weston still fighting hard, trying to get the come back here. Indy back to pass. Indy gets sacked. 3rd and 15. If we've still got these packet losses when this playoffs is over, I'll probably restart the stream Maybe I should restart it now. After this game. While this is going, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to go ahead and look into setting up a new stream real quick. Actually,